Hello, this is Dennis with A1 Telephone Service and Repair, A1 Electronics. You can reach us on the web at www.a1-telephone.com, and you can also reach us at 618-235-6959. Today I want to show you a really cool Leich wooden wall crank telephone, and this is Robert's equipment from Colorado, and this is the initial checkout of this really cool telephone. We want to run through a little bit about what needs to be done to this wooden wall crank telephone. And we've already done quite a bit of work to this unit. The receiver capsule was pretty badly broken, and the cap for the receiver capsule was broken in half. The spit cup for the transmitter was also damaged. So we made all those repairs. And while we were doing the body work on those parts, we went ahead and repainted the bells, and we repainted the crank handle for the magneto. We also repainted the transmitter neck. So there's been a lot of work involved in this telephone already. The receiver capsule cloth cord has been replaced. Now the receiver capsule for this telephone is the original diaphragm style receiver capsule. And if we can get enough audio from that receiver capsule, we'll go ahead and utilize it in our conversion. If not, it will need to be upgraded. We're going to install a keypad in the battery box area so that Robert can make telephone calls with this really cool wooden wall crank telephone. We need to go through the magneto. We need to make sure that the magneto is working properly, and if it's not, we'll go ahead and take care of any of the issues with the magneto. We're going to install a circuit that we design and build here at the shop that allows you to walk up to this telephone, crank the magneto, ring the original bells, but not backfeed any voltage into the telephone line, and yet when you get a call, the original bells will ring. We also want to install an electronic amplified transmitter that we design and build here at the shop. So this telephone will have plenty of transmit power, and you won't have to get right up into the spit cup like they would have back in the day. We're going to rewire this telephone the way we want it wired to work the way we want it to work. We will be installing a modular line port on the inside of this telephone so that you can bring in any length line cord, any color that you choose, plug right into the modular port. Makes for a simple, easy plug-and-play connection. We will be going through the solenoids for the bells, and the bells will need to be adjusted. So we'll take care of that issue. Robert has the shelf for this telephone at his location. He removed the shelf for shipping purposes. We will be going through the entire telephone while it's in the shop. We have a lot of work that needs to be done. We'll go ahead and take some still pictures of this really cool wooden wall crank telephone, and we'll come back and get some more video as we move forward in the troubleshooting, repairing, and converting process. We'll take a short break, and we'll be right back. Okay, we're back now, and we want to go ahead and crank the magneto and ring the original bells. So we'll go ahead and start that process. I'll let it go one more time. Now what we want to do is use the analyzer and send a ring cycle like you were getting a call. So we'll start that. We'll let that go a few times. I'll let it go one more time and we'll give you some dial tone. Go ahead and hang up our receiver. We'll go ahead and take a short break and we'll come back and get some more video of the final checkout. Okay, we're back now and we're ready to start our final checkout. Now I also want to mention that we have our receiver capsule on top of our amplified pickup, and I have an amplifier back by the video. It has a button on it. When I press the button, I can give dial tone or take it away at any time. And since it's an open amplifier, it is prone to any static interference or noise in the atmosphere. So if you hear any noise during the final checkout, it will be coming from the amplifier and not the telephone. I also want to mention we're just going to use the line cord as the hook switch. So we'll plug it in every time we want to activate the telephone, because the hook switch is behind the door here and it would be hard to get to. So we'll just use the line cord. We want to go ahead and give you some dial tone. We also have a volume control right here by the keypad, so we'll check that out. Now we want to go ahead and use our keypad. If you watch the analyzer, you'll watch the numbers roll by. I'm going to end in a 2. If you watch this red light on the analyzer, every time you see that red light, that's an indication of 100% modulation on transmit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hello, hello. Now, I'm pretty far away from the transmitter. It's actually pointed away from me, and as you can see on the analyzer, you have plenty of transmit power. It's almost like a speakerphone. We'll go ahead and unplug our line cord. Now what we want to do is go ahead and push this button on the switch box. That'll give us a line out, totally take the analyzer out of the situation, and we'll call a time and temp number. We'll plug our line cord in, give you some dial tone. And we'll make that call.
To hear the time and temperature, just stay on the line. Today is Friday, March 20th. The current time, 7:21 p.m. and the temperature, 37 degrees.
We can go ahead and unplug our line cord. We'll call one other number. We'll call my number and it'll be busy. Give you some dial tone. And we'll make that call. Now that we know that this really cool wooden wall crank telephone has been repaired and converted, we can return this unit back to Robert and he can enjoy this telephone. I'm sure it's going to look great wherever it's installed. This is Dennis with A1 Telephone Service and Repair, A1 Electronics. You can reach us on the web at www.a1-telephone.com, and you can also reach us at 618-235-6959. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.